Okay, here we go. We're going to do a couple different things involving removing backgrounds on pictures, and I'll have a bunch of different examples for you of me doing it, of it turning out nice, of it turning out okay, and turning out awesome. We're going to go in and first just find some different pictures. Let's pull some stock generic images in just to be able to mess with on things. Let's see. Try to think what would be a good shot. Let's try this one here. This software does a good job overall on things. There are better tools to do it with, like if you do take the Adobe class offered by our art department, but let's just do it in here and see what we can do. So the goal of being able to take around the background of this is just be able to, in this case, show just the couple. So when you have an image on your screen, double click on it, go to remove background. It will do a very poor approximation of what it wants for the background to be. And then what your goal is to improve upon it. For instance, in this case, I want the guy's pants to show up. So I'm hitting the mark areas to keep thing. I want his hand to show up. I want the bride to show up. See, we have to mark a lot of space on this. Sometimes when these images come in, they come in very quickly and very well. But other times like this one, with the background not being as much of a contrast, we have to keep on kind of marking things that we want to stay in the image. See, it took out part of that there on me. So essentially that's all you're doing is you're kind of marking the space that you want. And you'll see in this case, it's going to turn out probably terrible. Let's mark the guy's hand and see, we just kind of mark stuff. And let's see, let's mark this over here a little bit better. And it's getting rid of other stuff on me. So let's go back and mark this again. And you'll see the result. Terrible, absolutely terrible. But that's kind of how the software works. So looking for images that actually pull in background, that pull in better on stuff. Let's find another image that I think will work a little bit better. Here's one that's a little bit more plain. The background doesn't pull into things as well. So if I go on this one, double click, hit remove background, bam, it's going to do its job on it. And a little bit tough area on some of the hair on this one, but let's see if we can make it look a little bit better. And it'll do that kind of cutout, remove background kind of vibe. Let's see a little bit more there. And look at that. See, that looks not half bad. But essentially all you're doing here, and let's do a couple more images together. Pictures, stock images. Let's see if I can find another one that would be good to work off. Here, let's get this guy in here. We should be able to pull this pretty well. So let's select it. And we're in the picture format menu, and you hit remove background, and bam, it did a pretty good job with it. But it looks like we've got another cow here peeking in the back, so we want to erase him, get him off of that. And we have this guy in the background there. And I think we did pretty good. Hey, look at that. Isn't that cute? So that's the very basic of remove background in Microsoft Word. Is very similar in the other Microsoft products. That's about it. So you just select off of it. Ooh, looks like I might need to get a little bit on the feet. The feet disappear into the grass. So that's about it. So that's remove background.